Hey guys, welcome to question FM244 of the Further Maths Fortify study guide. This question reads, students in a driving school are classified according to 3 ability levels: newbie, intermediate, or veteran. Matrix S0 shown below lists the number of students at each level in the school for a particular month. And then we're given this matrix here, S0. Question A asks us how many students in total are in the driving school that month. So we've got this initial state matrix here, which tells us that we've got 50 newbies, 30 intermediate students, and 40 veterans. If we add those 3 numbers together, that should give us the total number of students in the school for that month to be 120. Then we're given a little bit more information, which says the driving school has 2 instructors, Leo and McLovin. Each instructor will teach a proportion of the students from each level as shown in matrix D below. Question B says the matrix product E equals S0D can be used to find the number of students from each level taught by each instructor. Part I says complete matrix E shown below by writing the missing elements in the empty boxes. So in order to complete this question, we're going to have to look at E being equivalent to S0 times D, which would be our initial state matrix of 50, 30, and 40 being multiplied by matrix D, which when calculated should give us an answer that says 15, 35, 9, 21, 12, and 28. Meaning that to fill in the missing boxes here, we should have 12 and 21. Store that for later. And that's part I. Part II, which I'll just jot down here, then asks how many newbie students does McLovin teach? Now, what we're actually seeing here in this matrix is a little breakdown of Leo and McLovin and their novice, intermediate, and veteran students. So when we're asked how many newbies McLovin teaches, we look at this element here in the first row, second column, and he would have 35 newbie students. Question C then says the driving school pays the instructors $50 per month for each newbie student, $85 per month for each intermediate student, and $95 per month for each veteran student. These amounts are shown in matrix P below, and then we're given matrix P. The amount paid to each instructor can be found using a matrix calculation. And then question C, part I, says write down a matrix calculation in terms of P and E, which results in a matrix that lists the amount paid to each instructor for this month. So in order to answer this question, first of all, our matrix product is going to be P times E, and we know that because of the order of each of these matrices. So in order for us to actually have a product at all, we are going to need, well, this is a 1 by 3, being multiplied by E, which is a 3 by 2. So some of the clues that help us get to this answer here is first of all the number of columns and the number of columns in our first matrix, matrix P, is equal to the number of rows in our second matrix, matrix E, which means that the product is defined, but it will also give us an answer that is a 1 by 2 matrix. Now, what we're looking for here are 2 numbers, one to see how much Leo is paid for each month, and one to see how much McLovin is paid for this month. So the fact that we're going to get an answer that is a 1 by 2 matrix is promising. And when we put these matrices together, we get answers of 2,655 and 6,195, which tell us Leo and McLovin's earnings for that month. So this, just to be clear here, this little calculation and answer is what we're looking for in this question. Part II then goes on to ask how much is paid to Leo each month. Now we saw before that this was Leo and this was McLovin. So Leo is paid $2,655 for this month. All right, guys, that's question 244. If you have any questions about that, leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.